So I designed this around my pool with rocks. I started removing them here because I do want to clean them all out. This is what's going on. It's like debris and it's super dirty. So once I clean them and put them back on, I will pour epoxy on top. I already removed the rocks on the side and I vacuumed all the dirt. Now, what I'm gonna do is I will use the sand that is for pavers. It's called a polymetric sand. I will use that, then I will spray it with water. I will put the rocks on top and I will pour UV epoxy on it. So I just added that and I did wet it pretty good. And now we'll see what happens. It says it should be hard in about 20 minutes, so don't go there. Okay, today I will show you more detailed how I'm removing the rocks, which is super simple, and then adding that polymetric sand, spraying it with water to harden, cleaning the rocks, adding the rocks, and tomorrow I'm expecting the epoxy. Once I get the epoxy, I will pour it on top of the rocks and cover it with something so it doesn't get dusty or dirty, because it will need about 24 hours to dry. But I'll show you in steps what I'm doing. I want to show you that this polymetric sand that I used got pretty hard after I spread it all around, and I did wet it pretty good. I did order some epoxy on Amazon because Home Depot did not have an outdoor epoxy. You have to use an outdoor epoxy, UV resistant, non-yellowing. I'll show you the final. It still moves a little, but it's pretty hard. So when I put the blue rocks and just pour the clear epoxy, it's gonna look perfect, and then I can just vacuum it once it gets dirty, because it drives me nuts. These trees that my neighbors have, I don't have any trees that shed any debris, but my neighbors' trees are just horrible. They are all year around just debris, like different types. It's just, so that's gonna be a solution for both sides of the pool. I cannot take those off. I don't have any trees here anyways, but I cannot remove those because this is actually a drainage system. So when I wash travertine, the water goes in there. So today I will do this side of the pool. I'm gonna have to remove that umbrella. All of this, you can see how nasty this is. It's just gross. Yeah, I mean, I will remove all the rocks, clean them, and so on and so on. Okay, I removed the rocks. I'm gonna put some dish soap and water in there. Let it sit. I will vacuum all this all this. I will put that polymetric sand. I mean, this is just nasty. And I will wait till tomorrow to put the rocks and put the epoxy. I have a guest. Pepper, hi baby. Pepper, hi baby. You wanna come? You wanna come outside? Come on, let's go. I'm done with the vacuum. Come on, baby. Come on. Just added painter's tape all around. I'm gonna add the rocks now that are already cleaned. This is very hard, which is good. So painter's tape is so you don't get epoxy around. You can use wider tape if you have it, but that's the only one I had, so that's it. And then we're gonna do one side, and then we're gonna go to the other side. Okay, we just added the rocks. And we're gonna add the rocks on the other side, and we will pour the epoxy. Where's Pepper? Pepper! 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 Pepper, say hi. Hi, Pepper. Hi, Pepper. Hi, baby. Pepper. Okay, we put the rocks, put the epoxy. It's gonna show you tomorrow the final result. Put the epoxy. The rocks are a little darker than the other ones. I didn't cover it, I just put enough to like make them stick together. So when I vacuum it, it's easy. And then you need to cover it with something because that will cure for about 24 hours. So, show you tomorrow. Everything looks sticky. So they're all hard. And you look perfect. All in place. This is the epoxy. I'll go check the other side, but I'm sure this is good. On this side, I actually poured a little more epoxy. So this is all perfect. I'm gonna do this. Other than that, everything's in place.